What's up, YouTube? HJ here, and I'm coming at you guys with a Harpie deck profile. My last video, someone left a message requesting a Harpie deck profile, so I'm going to give you guys this. The reason why I was very hesitant is because TCG still doesn't have their ban list, and I kind of made this deck based on if Feather Duster got unbanned. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should check it out because it gives my pretty much pure basis of why I think Feather Duster should be unbanned, and it shouldn't have taken this long for the OCG to unban it. I mean TCG to unban it, especially considering the fact that it's doing absolutely nothing in the OCG but being a support card. And heck, the deck that it's even based for hasn't done, well, technically anything since July. So I think it's time to unban Feather Duster and just rip that damn date off. So other than that, excuse me, there's choices to what I made because of that, and I still stand by them. And I just want to get through this deck profile real quick. So what I'll do is I'll go through the deck profile and then just explain my choices, because there's going to be a lot of explaining to do. So for my monster lineup, I'm running triple Harpie Chandler. I'm running triple Harpie Dancer. Triple Harpie Harpist. Hopefully you guys can see these, because I did have to turn my light on. Triple Harpie Queen. 2 Harpie Lady 1 and 1 Cyber Harpie. And then my last monster is 1 Harpie Lady Sisters. So that's my monsters. For my spells, 3 Hysteric Sign, 3 Harpie's Hunting Ground, 1 Elegant Egotist, 1 Harpie's Feather Duster, 1 Raigeki, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Upside Goblin, and 1 Day of Peace. So that is my spells. To my traps, triple Harpie's Feather Storm, triple Hysteric Party, double Anti-Spell Fragrance, double Jar of Avarice, Solemn Warning, Storming Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, and Bottomless Trap Hole. So that is pretty much my main deck. For my extra, I'm running 2 Decode Talker, 2 Harpie's Pet Phantasmal Dragon, double Lightning Chidori, double Castel, 1 Ice Beast Zero Fine, 1 Daigusto Emerald, 1 Gaga Cowboy, 1 Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, 1 Core Gorgon the Anti-Luminescent Knight, 1 101 Silent Honor Arc, and 1 106 the Giant Hand. Okay, so let's start ripping off the band-aids. I'm running triple of the basic level 4 Harpie monsters. A set of each, because I, through personal experience, love the fact that I have the option to run 15 monsters in my deck that are treated as Harpie Lady. With the inclusion of the fact that, you know, Harpie Lady 1 and Cyber Harpie are always treated as Harpie Lady, that does not hurt my deck or my playstyle. It just gives me options. And that's kind of pretty much why I built it the way it is, so that, you know, Elegant just has more than 1 monster it can be used on, and it'll bring me into my reason for running Sisters. But yeah, I'm running a set of Dancer, I'm running a set of Queen, I'm running the 2 Harpie Lady ones for the attack boost. Harpie Chandler, she can get any Harpie monster from the deck by discarding a Harpie card. If you ever had to, a seller trap if you need it, but that's the whole synergy and the whole reason why I'm running the large amount of Harpie monsters. Is because I want that Harpie name in the graveyard. I want those Harpie monsters in my hand, and I need to get to them as fast as possible. Even if I don't get Harpie Chandler, I can still work off of Queen. I can still work off Harpies. I can still work off of Dancer. Any of the Harpie ladies. Let's cut the first elephant in the room. Let's cut the next elephant in the room. I'm running one Harpie Lady Sister, and a lot of people are gonna be like, "Why are you running Harpie Sister? It's a bad card." It's a bad card because of the fact that it can't be summoned from Harpie Chandler, and you must let's just put space. You must first summon Harpie Sisters through Elegant Egotist. It is not their fault that that is a condition to their name. It's just the fact that that's how they're played out. If we cut alongside that, everyone has been screaming we needed another monster that can be summoned with Elegant Egotist. We have that monster, we just don't use it because the stipulations of summoning it. Even with the corrections after years later, people are not going to run Harpie Sisters because, it's not Harpie's Pet Dragon, so you can't make level 7 plays off of it. There's no Harpie that changes level to 6. And the main support card that Harpie Sisters has, you can't even search for it because it doesn't have Harpie in its name. So it leaves a lot of its options. And then Hysteric Party can't special summon Harpie Lady Sisters because they're not treated as Harpie Lady. Which sucks. It would be nice to summon some Harpie Sisters from the graveyard, use them to attack and win you a game. But that doesn't straighten me enough from playing Egotist into Harpie Sisters as a turn 1 play, and then it gives me those options to go to my Link monsters. So that's Harpie Sisters. The 3 of Hysteric Sign, I don't need to explain that. I'm running the 3 of Harpie's Hunting Ground because of, it's a quick play spell. It's called Shift Play. It's called Shift Play. It pretty much, there's a quick play spell that puts 2 field spells from your deck to the field, one on your side and one on your opponent's. So I'm trying to combat that. I also am siding in Gear Town, I'm trying to work in Gear Town and Gadgetron Dragon, just as some outs to that as well in case they try to Gear Town me. I can Gear Town them back. So that's why that's there. But it gives additional attack boost. It turns Harpie Ladies into pretty much walking MSTs when they're no more special summons. So all these benefits from this card, and it's not a shame to run 3 of. And if I gotta dump it, I'll dump it. So Harpie's Feather Duster. In case you guys should watch my video because I pretty much don't need to say much about why I'm running the Feather Duster, except for the TCG needs to quit playing and unban it. And that's all I'm really gonna say when it comes to Feather Duster. Raigeki, Dark Hole, they're here for massive board wipe. Upstart and One Day Apiece are just here because Harpies don't have draw power. They have more so a search and special summon tactics. So that's why they're here. Harpie's Feather Storm is just an all-around stable Harpies trap next to Hysteric Party. The fact that you can search this off a Hysteric Sign, it helps you deal with monsters. Finally, we can deal with monsters like Effect Veiler and Max C. And if your opponent destroys it while it's in the Cell Trap Zone, you can get Harpie's Feather Duster, which is part of the reason why I said in my video that I want Feather Duster back. So, we can finally utilize all the effects of Feather Storm. Or have the option to utilize all the effects of Feather Storm. Hysteric Party, Harpies, literally their most powerful spell, most powerful trap next to Storm. It brings your Harpie Ladies to the field. If it can get Sisters, it would just be an even more awesome card. And then we can finally, do those plays that we've always wanted. Have our sisters in action. Have, kind of a way to where, people weren't running Harpie's Pet Dragon till Harpie Chandler came out. And it gave reason to say, hey, we have the option to run Chandler. And hopefully we'll have that option to run Sisters. So that's his third party. Anti-spell, if you combine it with monsters like Lady Chidori, Castell, or you use it with Harpie's Hunting Ground, set this, activate the Hunting Ground, or wait till you have all your Harpie stuff on the board, then play the Hunting Ground. You can set up really well to lock your opponent from using their spells, have the Hunting Ground on the field, pop them, and then you can use Chidori and Castell to send them back to the deck if you need to as well. So that's why this card is amazing with Harpies. My one-ofs are my one-ofs. I don't think I need to explain them. I'll explain the Jar of Avarices though. This is pretty much just to recycle. We don't have most recycle capabilities when it comes to other traps and spells for Harpies, or just in general, unless you use Transmigration Prophecy, which I'm considering putting that in here as well, because I can recycle the pots, the jars, because Jar of Avarice can't get a Jar of Avarice, but Jar of Avarice can get a Transmigration, and the Transmigration can get a jar. So I wanted to work with that loop and hopefully see if it works out or not. But Jar of Avarice is just to replenish my deck, and then I can deal with all my issues at the end. So that's Jar of Avarice. My extra deck, pretty stable. With the inclusion of links and how the mechanic works now. If I have Firewall Dragons, Decode Talker would still be here, but I'd use Firewall Dragons as well. Just as some aces. They're really good in attack and defense. And I love their effects to negate cards. Negate card effects and stuff. For Decode Talker, it's just whatever he's pointing to, it gets targeted. And I think it's the same thing with Firewall Dragon, but Firewall Dragon can deal with stuff like Dark Hole, which Decode Talker, I believe, cannot. If someone can correct me on it, that'd be great, because I have not looked at a Firewall Dragon. I just know that Firewall does negate stuff. So, yeah. And then, of course, I can get to my other extra deck monsters as well, thanks to Decode Talker. Harpie's Pet Phantasmal Dragon, I think I've already explained. This is pretty much our boss monster, because we don't have one in the main deck. If we can get to Phantasmal, utilize Phantasmal's ability to protect our Harpie monster from being destroyed by card effect, targeted by card effect, and targeted as attack targets. It's really beneficial, because you want to keep a lot of your Harpies in play. You don't want to deal with cards like Effect Failure. We have Featherstorm to deal with everybody else. It can attack directly. If you stack up your Harpie Lady 1s, 2900 damage is not bad at all, and can be a game changer. So that's Phantasmal. Just know that during each Urian phases you will have to touch material, but that's not too hard. If you can play it to where Harpie Harpist is under this, you can go get more monsters like Harpie Chandler or Harpie Dancer. Chidori, Castell, and Ice Beast are just staples in any Winged Beast deck. For Harpies, these are their staple lineup. Castell gets a double bonus for being a Winged Beast. You can use Harpie's Feather Storm on it, so that you can deal with monster effects. Chidori is just amazing with Harpies. You can send set cards to the bottom of the deck. You can face up cards to the top of the deck. If you combine it with Castell can come in, set a card, face down. Chidori can sweep it away. And Ice Beast, she'll negate all the face up cards your opponent controls, and then for every face up card, she'll gain 300 attack for each face up card. That includes your own. But she does not negate your own, which is even awesomer. So, yeah, just really beneficial. And a lot of my one-offs are just here just to play one-off. Like the Castell, the Emerald, the Rebellion Dragon is just another thrower. I don't have a Utopia Lightning, but I do like a little setup of 6 though. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck profile, you guys. I did do this just because I was asked, and I wanted to make sure that my audience got what they asked for at least. Hopefully, after this, if we do get our ban list, I will talk about the ban list once it comes out for the TCG, and then I'll go over some more stuff. So, till next time, you guys, like, comment, subscribe, and HBJ signing out.